Going live. Contact.
Contact.
This, ladies and gentlemen. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Who Knows Who. And I was going to do some kind of interesting intro, but I forgot it because I didn't write it down. So, here is my advice for you, ladies and gentlemen. Write things down, and it will help. Knowing is half the battle. It's the wrong half, it's the easy half, but it is half the battle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I don't know what that was. I was trying some kind of intro thing, and it sometimes these things just don't work. Improv is not my skill. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Who Knows Who, the greatest internet fan show for Doctor Who on the internet that I have ever seen. I didn't look for any other ones, so it's true. And this week we
Gotta be true.
This week we have two amazing teams. On my right, with two people, is Time Lords Victorious, and we have Dave AC and Professor Brainy Specs as part of the team. Welcome to the show.
Yes, and Zoe, your ratings have just gone up.
Hey, always happy to hear that.
We have Deej Odyssey in the chat. He would be a good one to come up and play.
That would be cool. Although I believe on my other side left, the Celestial Toymaker, our reigning champion, Sir Patrick Furlong, has requested that he try a 1-against-2 battle.
I prefer to keep myself solo.
Which may be quite a feat, but we have seen him become victorious before. So let's see if he can repeat the. Why am I losing all my ability to talk? It's a good thing I've got all the instructions written down. Otherwise, we'd be going round in circles, and I would have to ask for directions. The person who will be keeping us going, though, is our wonderful, wonderful, glamorous board game host with the most. It is Captain T. Dowd and his glamorous assistant, Bertram.
I thought you walked away last week.
Sorry?
I thought he walked away last week.
Ah, but he's back.
The fat just walks away.
Very good, Dave. Very good.
Guess who's back?
You can see, I have an endless supply. So, yeah, just a twist of the pendant, and another Bertram can be spawned at a moment's notice.
And guess who's back? Back again. Bertram's back.
Bertram Mark II.
Oh dear, what are we like? Don't answer that. Or in fact, do answer us on a postcard, please.
You must have brought him back from the adipose breeding planet.
Excuse me one second.
I think he missed I think he missed his cab.
Oh dear. So if I bring up the glamorous board, there we are in all of its glory. If we could begin round one. Hopefully it does work. I was fiddling with it earlier on. Yes, I've made it a little bit. I made it a little bit smaller, just to fit it all on the screen. But I hope you can still see it.
And you've added some screwdrivers.
I did. I was going to make them go beep 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 when you reverse the polarity, but it wouldn't work.
It's a totally sonic chart.
So I just left them as they are in the end. Oh, I forgot one major thing for our show.
Uh-oh.
I haven't said hello to the audience.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's important.
Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. We had an extra guest there. So in the chat, hello to David Butler, who says, "Are you looking forward to Doctor Who's 60th anniversary?" Guys, are you? I know I am.
Can't wait.
Oh yeah, I'm lactating.
I'll just say it will be fantastic.
Because you're in the TARDIS. You've already seen it. You've been forward and seen it, haven't you?
Yes.
Indeed.
Well, no spoilers, please. I want to experience it for myself in all its glory. And I believe we have tonight, Conti is in the chat. So, hello, Naomi.
Hey, Naomi.
We're missing you, but our aim is getting better. I wish I could claim that joke, but it's actually from Terry Pratchett. It was if you remember Usenet or all the old news groups, he was on Old Fan Pratchett saying, "I'll miss the BBC, but my aim is getting better." I thought that was just so good. Dave Cooper in the chat as well. Hello there, asking if we've got an extra guest. Deej Odyssey, hello there. Greetings all. Hello. And of course, ever the pleasure, John DeMarco in the chat. Hello there.
All hail.
Hello everyone, this will be fun even if Zoe ignores that. I don't ignore them, I just forget. I'm sorry, I get so wrapped up in things. I'm so
she's
sorry,
so forgetful.
I'm terrible. I just get wrapped up in things. So far, my favourite Doctor is the first Doctor, but in all fairness, I'm 5 episodes into the 1963 season. That's before he starts being a nice guy, and he's just a prick. For the first few episodes, the Doctor is basically a villain protagonist. It's quite interesting. And everyone says, "Oh, he's always been a hero." I say, no, in episode 1, he tried to cave a guy's head in with a rock.
Indeed. And he kidnapped 2 school teachers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I have to say one thing. We have in the chat, Floor Chicken.
Your chicken.
Now, some of you may know what Floor Chicken is, but for those who don't, when you go into a fighting game like Streets of Rage or something like that, from the proper old arcade days, you would find if you broke a crate or defeated some enemies, health would drop on the floor. But to signal that it's health, it would usually be in the form of food, often a chicken. So, Floor Chicken is good for you if you're in an arcade game. So, hello.
I thought it was about the 10-second rule, you know. Having chicken, you chip it on the floor. As long as it's on the floor 10 seconds, you still eat it.
Well, you never know. It could be that as well. I'm very happy to take all comers in that respect.
Yeah.
So we're 7 minutes in. I have been talking like a mad thing. Shall we start? Can you tell I've been on my own all weekend because Jen was away at an event?
Oh,
Are
dear.
you related to Tegan?
Oh, I'm not a mouth on legs. I'm a mouth who sits on their arse. So, ladies and gentlemen...
wasn't going there.
The face of Zoe.
I love it. I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Who Knows Who. I was about to say it was Question of Trek, but it's not. It's Who Knows Who. The quiz show for Doctor Who fans. This is round 1, and in this round, teams will take turns attempting to get from one side of the board to the other by answering questions. The correct answer will turn a roundel that team's colour and give them a chance to answer another question. 2 correct answers in a row, then play will move to the other team. An incorrect answer, however, leaves the roundel unclaimed and play passes to the opposing team. A team wins this round by creating a line from one side of the board to the other, either horizontally in the case of the blue team or vertically in the case of the white team. The line can be straight or take bends, but it must be unbroken. All questions have a single word answer, beginning with the letter shown on the roundel. This week, because Patrick is playing solo, he will be the white team going vertically for this round. But in round 4, when we do this again, we will swap that over. So, blue team, Time Lord Victorious, you will be going horizontally. And this week, because I spanned the coin earlier on and found out, you will be going first. So, could you please choose your roundel?
Well, Dave, which one should we go for?
Well, if it was general science fiction, I'd say go with G, because Gordon's alive.
Gordon's alive!
Let's go with G.
Okay.
All right, we'll go with G.
What G is the name of the airport where the Faceless Ones operate?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Let's have a different letter. Doctor's going back a bit.
Yeah.
Second Doctor.
What was that? 1968?
Sorry about that.
67?
Yeah.
Right in there?
I'll give you a clue. It's in Britain.
Yeah.
Let's go with Gatwick.
That's a big help, Zoe. Thank you so much.
It is a
Appreciate
big help.
that.
Go
It
with
is a big
Gatwick.
help, actually.
You hear
Sorry,
that?
Dave. What were you saying?
Gatwick.
You'd be correct to go with Gatwick. That is the correct answer.
Woohoo!
Awesome, Dave.
Oh, I was hiding down a sewer there once. I think that was the place I hid.
We're
Sorry,
blue.
my glamorous
We're blue.
assistant, they're the blue team.
Oh, I wrote it down wrong. Bugger. I mean, darn. Hold on. So,
It's not a problem, don't worry. So, you have your second question now. Which roundel would you like?
Come on, Jeff, you pick the second one.
Let's go with J.
J. What J is the name of a species who often become mercenary police?
oh.
Oh, that would be the Jadoon.
Are you sure?
He started off very kindly, isn't he?
Are you sure about the
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 Jadoon?
Jadoon platoon on the moon?
You'd be correct to go with the Jadoon. It is the correct
Ho,
answer.
ho, ho, show, ho.
You take that back. My mother's a saint.
Yeah, that did go a bit too far.
Oh,
Let's-
dear.
I'll
Let's
defend my
defend
teammate.
Oro no Shodo.
I think you misunderstood him.
I probably did. So, with two correct answers, play now moves over to the Celestial Toymaker. Could you please pick your roundel?
And he's
W,
white.
please.
Oh,
Sorry, could you repeat that?
W, please.
A W. Okay.
Mm.
Got to scroll down, but I can find
Oh,
it.
so we have to start at an end. Okay.
What W is the self-thinking computer who controls the war machines?
Wotan.
That is correct.
What a woeful
Very
answer
good.
that was.
I was watching that one this morning.
Could you please pick your second roundel?
C, please.
A C. I've got to scroll all the way back up my questions now. Give me 1 second.
Interesting.
He's trying to block us in.
Yes, he is.
What C is the name of the servant of Morbius's surgeon, Dr. Solon?
Colon, I think.
Could you repeat that?
Colon, I think.
Colon. The surgeon is Dr. Solon. Do you know the name of his assistant, his servant?
Pass. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Sorry to say, the answer is Kondo.
Kondo. Yep. In
So,
fact, I watched a review of that, the first two parts of that story just the other night.
it's a good story. It's one of my favorites.
And 1M from
Indeed.
being very awkward.
Floor Chicken says the servant's name is Colin. That may be what he's called on the weekend, but we needed his official name.
Exactly.
I don't think Colin Spall played that character.
So, at that point, play must now move back over to the Time Lords victorious. Could you, gentlemen, please choose your roundel?
I would suggest we pick the Y because that cuts him off from his.
All right, we'll go with Y. Why not?
Why would you do that?
It's taking a very cutthroat turn. I love it.
Well, it is a game show and we play to win, even though there are no prizes and the points don't matter. What
So
Y? Sorry.
Carry on. Carry on.
Sorry, I thought I was talking over you. Sorry. Okay.
Well,
What?
now no
Why?
one's talking.
Next one to interrupt Zoe will I'll send Amelia down to fight. Whoever
Ooh.
interrupts next.
Just give us the roundel already.
What? Why is the name of the leader of the Vord who were conquering Marinus?
Oh. Oh.
Easy.
I'm sorry, but easy doesn't start with a Y.
Left it silent.
No, it's an easy
Ah.
answer. It's one of my favourite stories.
It's a very good story.
Yeah, and I haven't seen that story in forever. Oh.
If you don't know the answer, but tell you we know a man that does that count as getting it right?
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry, I forgot to say.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh.
reverse the polarity. You can reverse the polarity if you don't know the answer.
He's
Well,
already said he
I-
knows it. He said he's already-
yeah, I believe our opponent already knows the answer, so we're not going to reverse
Oh
the
my God.
polarity.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just remember. I got to write that into the instructions. And in these rounds 1 to 4, you can only do it once per episode. But in rounds 1 to 4, if you have not used the reverse polarity already, and you don't know an answer, you can reverse the polarity. Play moves to the other team. They could get the point, but you get the next question. That's how it goes.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I can't bring this answer to mind. I'm sure as soon as it's said, I'll know it. But that's no sport. So I suppose if we don't know it, we may as well reverse the polarity just on the chance the other player doesn't have the answer. Because we
Oh,
all
I
get,
believe he does, but
Okay,
I mean, he said it does. He did say it was one of his favorites.
He might have not kept his cards as close to the vest as he might have done.
but I haven't got an answer for you, Jeff.
You think I'm bluffing?
Ooh, is it a bluff or a double bluff or a
Well,
triple
Well, I don't
bluff?
think he was bluffing, or double, or triple, or any of that.
You could just guess.
I'll just say Yarrow. I have no idea. Yarrow.
That is actually surprisingly close. You got the first 3 letters right. It's Yartek.
Yartek.
You could
Wow.
have told me that one.
That's why they didn't reverse the polarity. But with that incorrect answer, sorry,
I'm saying to the captain, it was a good guess, yeah, but I didn't recognise it.
no problem.
Must be a slight gap there. Must have lost my time stream.
Hmm.
Well, with that incorrect answer, play moves once again to the Celestial Toymaker. Why am I pointing that way? It's that way. It's up there. There he is. Beep 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 beep. Celestial Toymaker.
Before you go to the Celestial Toymaker, I'll just say I'm glad I'm not getting dizzy with all the screen shifting this week.
I tried to keep it.
Somebody else is at the controls.
I try to keep it fairly stable so we can see what's going on, and also so that the audience who are perhaps playing along themselves can see just what's going on with tactics and things like that.
Quite.
Is the Y circle now not void, or is there a
No,
possible?
no one's answered the question. I have multiple questions per letter. I prepare for situations like this. I didn't in our pilot episode. I only had the one for C. But now I try my best. Celestial Toymaker, please pick your roundel.
D, please.
Which one, sorry?
D. D, please.
D. D for donut.
Yes, please.
No,
And you muted your. I was going to say you muted your microphone.
Yeah, I was just coughing. I don't like to cough into the microphone. Okay, what D is the name of the race who often ask, "Shall I destroy it?"
Dominators.
The Dominators is correct. If
Sorry,
my glamorous
who's
assistant,
answering? Who's answering this one?
that one will be
Me.
white. That's Celestial Toy.
Oh,
No,
Maker, that
no, T-Dowd, we got that one. It should be blue.
Nice try. Oh dear. Naomi says, "Could I have a pee, please?" Well, you know where the room is.
Exactly.
So, with that correct answer, could you please choose your second roundel?
I, please.
Why?
I.
I.
I. Oh, I. Okay.
Oi, oi, oi.
My ears are terrible. I've got such a cold. and
He's
it's popping
hopping
up.
around this like the master in the Five Doctors.
So, what eye is the name of the Ice Warrior Lord amongst the delegates on Peladon?
I know it, but it's pronouncing it.
Well, if you get even close to what I think it's pronounced as, because I can't remember either, then we'll say you got it.
Isosaur.
Could you repeat that, please?
Isosaur. But I said I can't pronounce it.
Ooh, it's good, but it's not right. He is, in fact, Lord Islia. So, this is actually a tense battle here. Play
Indeed.
now has to move back to the Time Lords victorious. Could you please choose your roundel?
Shall we go for the C or the Y, Dave?
Well, he's already past the C in going from north to south, so the Y is the one that was more like to cut him off, isn't it?
I suppose so. Let's go for the Y, I guess.
Okay. Scrolling, trying to find them. Okay. What Y is the name of the robots created by the Great Intelligence?
The Yeti.
Are you sure?
I am.
You would be correct to be sure, because it is the Yeti. If my glamorous assistant could turn the
Yeah, I
round
just want to make sure I remember what color they are.
No problem. So could you please, with that correct answer, choose your second roundel?
I guess we should go for the I.
Aye, aye.
Well, I'd rather go for the brain, but we'll go for the eye.
I of
Clever.
Harmony.
Some clever clogs, yeah.
Okay, what eye is the name of the Ice Warrior Queen who was awakened by British soldiers in the 19th century?
Ooh.
That's the one on Mars, isn't it?
It is, yes.
That was the Queen?
Yeah.
There was an Ice Warrior Queen who was awakened.
It's the Empress of Mars episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what episode it is.
Although I've not seen it.
I think it was a Greek sounding name, Jeff, wasn't it? Like Iolanthe or something. Or, yeah.
Capaldi episode.
Thomas Potts suggests it was Prometheus.
It's spelled with an I, is it? Oh, right. Well,
That's a new one on me, Thomas.
Ice Monkey.
The eye Prometheus.
Yes, it's a silent eye. Remember, you do have the ability to reverse the polarity if you wish.
What happens if they reverse the polarity and I get it wrong?
Nothing. Nothing happens.
Except we get the next question.
Yeah.
well, I haven't got an I don't know the answer, Jeff. And I quite like that episode, except for the bouncing soldiers.
Yeah, that effect wasn't that great.
Hey, you can't have everything.
Is it the Ice Monkey?
The ice monkey.
If he gets it right, if we reverse the polarity, do we still get the next question?
Well, the thing is, if he gets it right, it doesn't help him getting across, does it? Yeah.
The thing is, I've not seen the episode.
Or have you?
Dum, dum,
Uh,
dum.
I missed a lot of Capaldi episodes.
have you got
No.
a Greekish sounding name that you can put forward? Or if it's going to
Not
be
that begins with the
tough,
letter Y.
Not really, Dave. I've got a guess, but it's just something that doesn't sound Greekish, but
Well, I think Deej is on tenterhooks wanting to answer this.
yeah, I told you, Deej, you should have played. Let's reverse the polarity.
I wish I had the buttons working so I could make the noise. Polarity is reversed. We'll reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
Reverse
So-
the polarity.
That is a much better impression than I could do. So, Sir Patrick, what eye is the name of the ice warrior queen awakened by British soldiers in the 19th century?
Isla. As I said, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Isla, was that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that is the incorrect answer. It's Iraxa.
Oh, what
Yeah.
a shame! What a
Yeah.
shame!
As I said, I've not seen the episode.
Never
English.
mind. You know what the worst part is? That's the last of my questions that I've got for I. After I said I had multiple questions for these issues, turns out I have 2 for I and 17 for B.
I wonder where we're going next then, Jeff, since it reverts back to us, doesn't it?
So if you ask an I question, I may ask you a B question instead.
I know we've done 2 on the roll, but since we reversed the polarity, aren't we going next anyway?
We are.
You are. So
We
could you
are.
please choose a roundel?
It'll have to be V, won't it, to connect up with the previous blue?
Well, we could do I, but she doesn't have any I questions left.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm taking
Oh.
into account.
I can ask a B question instead. I've got lots of those. Or an A question.
An IB question, an irritable bowel
Or
question.
I could quote the Sixth Doctor saying, I, you're very, when he's talking to Perry.
True. Um, what are you going to do if we pick I?
I'll ask you a question with a
Just
different.
me. It could
with a
be
different
a
letter.
Vogon fleet, or is that the wrong?
Well, let's go with V. We'll make
Okay,
it
that's-
easy on you. We'll go with
that's-
V.
That's fine. No
V
problem.
for victorious.
Exactly.
It's
What
got our
happens if they
name
get
all
this
over
one
it.
right? Would they get the next question?
Sorry,
Would they get the next question if they get this right, or does it revert back to me?
it would revert back to you because this would be the second one as well. Anyway, so what V is the semi-aquatic species who attempted to conquer the planet Marinus?
I was hoping it was going to be about the Vervoid, but that was where I was hoping you were going.
Well, I will make a note of that.
Yeah, it's good that you put in your special requests early.
Hmm.
Can you
Dave,
just
what
repeat the
memories does
question?
not have?
I was so busy trying to be funny that I didn't listen to the question properly.
That's no problem. What V is the semi-aquatic species who attempted to conquer the planet Marinus?
Is this the one where the famous phrase "Nothing can stop me now" comes
No.
into it?
No.
Oh,
No.
That's
that's
when
in
it was
the-
begins with
that's-
an Z, no
That's
X.
I'm thinking of the wrong episode then.
Yeah, that's from Troughton's era.
Conti suggests it's the Vorgons.
I kind of thought it was them too.
No.
My memory is
No.
mashed potatoes.
Vorlons, what? Wrong franchise.
Oh no, that's
The other
what I
one-
was
the
thinking.
other ones that don't begin with V. That's the one that with the gold.
Feature.
Feature.
Well, come on.
Like I said, I've not seen this story in a long time.
I'll give you a clue. It
No
starts with
clues.
V.
Hey,
It starts with V.
Oh, come on.
Was
She's
it Vorp,
practically holding you by
Vorp,
the hand at
Vorp, Vorp?
the
Sorry,
Vivian.
sorry, Professor. Was that an answer, or were you just
No, it
stuck?
wasn't. I was I was conferring with my teammate.
Floor Chicken suggests they were virgins.
I'll hold my excuse up.
Ah, vino.
Cheers. I have no idea.
Can't
Well,
you
can we
suggest it's
reverse
the
the polarity
voluptuous?
then?
No,
You
we only
already
get to do it
did that.
Already
once.
done
Sorry.
that. And even if I got it right, you wouldn't get the next question.
Right.
Wow.
Just
Are we
say a
having-
word that begins with V, but don't make a gesture with your fingers when you say it.
Is it the Vicar of Dibley?
The Vicar of Dibley did not attempt to conquer the planet Marinus.
Well, I wouldn't put anything past her.
You could just make a V
The
sound.
the Vilcrons.
Oh, say Vespers or something.
The Velcrons from the planet Velcro.
It's not Vesper or something, is it, Jeff?
Oh well, let's go with that. Vespra. Did you say
Vesper.
Vespa? All
I'm
right.
sorry to say you were actually closer when you were going vor, because it's the board.
Oh, you're
So
kidding.
what's your memory
I'm not
still
kidding.
out? You mentioned them in a question 5 minutes ago.
I saw this episode.
See, I got it right.
Yeah, but that's why I said, are you answering, or are you just repeating? And then you said, no, you were asking your teammates. I'm sorry.
What?
Are these the ones
I
that
was actually
travel
making-
around in their- Oh, sorry. Are these the ones that
It's
travel
okay.
around in their personal submarines and they were made of like glass?
Yep.
Yeah,
There was-
I saw this
There was
one.
a sea of acid and the beach was glass.
Quite.
And they found
yes,
one where
yes.
and the doctor and his companions found a sub that had been punctured by the glass and
Yeah.
the sea of acid, and it punctured
Yes.
one of the board suits, and the poor chap was melted away by the acid.
And didn't they have some sort of a Teletubby antenna on the top of their
Yep.
head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does it
it's-
make a vorp sound?
yeah, they were the more adult version of the Teletubbies. They all wore black rubber suits.
Yeah, sort of the BDSM Teletubby gang.
Teletubbies say the safe word.
Oh dear.
Well, can we get on with this, please?
Welcome to Who Knows Who
Ooh.
After Dark.
Somebody's got a little
Yeah.
impatience.
The Celestial Toy Maker. Please choose your roundel.
Well, as the toy maker, I've got very little patience. And with a flick of my fingers, I could turn my opponents into dolls.
Hmm.
Please try not to.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
have a
put a
no,
pin in
please.
that.
Which one, sorry?
I'll have an O, please.
An O. Okay. Okay. What
Ooh.
O is the name of the episode where the 12th Doctor is blinded?
Again, it's a pronunciation one. Opitheus.
Could you repeat that?
Opitheus.
It's
Take
actually
into account I'm missing teeth one teeth.
it's actually oxygen.
Oxygen.
Sorry, I can't get this to go back to the letter. I touched it by my finger spasmed a wee bit.
Okay,
That's
fair
all right. You can leave it blue. That's fine. Well,
Yeah.
Well, it's not really helping your cause anyway, so I think I will.
All right. Well, sorry to say that wasn't the correct answer. The correct answer was oxygen.
oxygen.
So
Yep.
play must now move back over to.
How come they get it?
They don't. We're gonna just remember that one's actually O
Yeah,
because
we don't have the functionality to get it back to the letter, and
yeah,
I touched it by accident. They don't
These
get
things-
it.
these things
I
happen.
bet you
We'll
always
blame
say that.
Bertram.
You touched it by accident.
Well,
So-
you could answer this question, and I could turn it white.
Yeah.
Tell you what, give us the same question again and we'll give the answer oxygen.
No. That doesn't work like that. Please choose a roundel.
I guess we'll go for another V.
Another V. Very good idea. Okay.
Indeed.
What V is the name of the deadly drug being smuggled on the cruise ship Empress?
Oh.
And I'll
Cruise
give you a
ship.
clue. It starts with V.
Oh, that's extremely helpful. Thank you.
The Venus drug.
B-class trains.
John, that's exactly what I thought at first.
But then again,
The Venus
though,
drug.
If that was a Jenny 2, rehab.
Floor Chicken suggests it's Viagra.
Because of course he did.
It is the obvious joke.
And it's
And
right up,
sorry,
and it's right up his street. It's very much on brand.
I'd just like to say hello to the person who turned up as we were saying Viagra.
I like the earlier questions before. They were a lot easier. Again, Jeff, I haven't got an answer. And for those who haven't caught a past episode when I've been on, we did win that time, didn't we, Jeff?
We did, indeed.
Okay.
It's in the annals.
We don't want to know what's in your annals.
Two ends.
That's where you carry
two
those
ends.
drugs, isn't it?
So I will have to push you for an answer.
Hmm.
I like Vecna, but I think that's the name I've got from somewhere else.
Ventnor, you said?
Yeah, I think that might be a character's name, though.
Vauxhall, Venus flytraps.
I was thinking of something like Versilium or something like that. I don't know.
Ah, that sounds more-
Versilium?
Yeah, go with that.
All right, Versilium.
It's a good answer, but it's not right. The answer is in fact Vraxolin.
Raxolin.
Because, yes, that sounds like a real thing.
From Raxicalicolicolius.
Very handy on Verucas.
I'll take your word for it. So, with that, play moves back over to the Celestial Toy Maker. Please choose your roundel.
I'll have a P. No, I'll have a T, please, covered monkey.
A T. What
Oh my
T? What T is the name? What T is the common name for a form of instantaneous transport technology used by many species?
Teleportation.
For the instantaneous transport technology, not the process.
Transmat.
You would be correct to go with Transmat. If my glamorous assistant could click on the T, turn it white.
I'm just double checking the
easy.
color.
Hey, not bad. So,
Way, hey.
with
A,
that,
please.
A, fair enough. You could have gone for O as well. I was going to say that blue one at the top is technically still an O.
Yeah. A, O, and Q are your choices.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you have are your obvious choices.
I could pick
Oh,
a random one in the middle. Take a roundabout route.
Yeah. Take the H.
Okay. What A is both a planet and a programming language? I'll give you a clue. It starts with A.
Boy, I guess that guess, that clue.
I'm going to keep saying that joke until it becomes funny.
Buckle up, it could be a bit of a wait.
See, this is why I love you, Captain Dowd. What A is both a planet and a programming language?
Just racking my brains.
I did that once. Didn't get anything else done all day. The big issue with racking your brains is once they're out on the rack, they're not in your head, so you forget what you're doing.
There's a bit of a non-starter.
We lost a person for watching for when I made that joke. That's how bad that joke was. Take care and have a good night, whoever you were. Remember, you do have the ability to reverse the polarity.
You'll reverse the polarity.
Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Polarity is reversed. The Time Lord's victorious. What A is both a planet and a programming language?
I don't think it's the answer, but it's something like analog, Jeff. Isn't it?
Analog? Is that a programming language?
Well,
It's a planet
that's
either, is it?
That's actually a methodology rather than a language, but it's a word like, because there was COBOL, there were all the original programming. Like COBOL was for business. Obviously, there's BASIC. It was something like analog.
Assembly?
Assembly language.
Remember, this is about Doctor Who.
It's got to be. Oh, you mean it's a made-up language?
It's a planet. It's a planet and a programming language
I know
in
it's got
Doctor
the
Who.
planet's name as well. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not necessarily a real programming language.
No. I wouldn't ask you
How
about
about Apex? How about Apex? Was that a planet?
Yeah, if it's a made-up one, that sort of means with logic. Excuse the pun, but it makes logic out of the question, doesn't it?
Bertram fell over.
Oh no. Is he all right?
He bounced back up.
He seems happy.
Yep. The advantages of being made out of fat.
I know those advantages.
The power and the privilege of being the captain, Jeff. I think you'll have to speak up again. I'm not being very helpful tonight.
Well, I'm thinking Apex if it's not assembly. That could be way off.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, we'll go with it.
I'm sorry to say, the answer is Algol.
Algo.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that. I thought of that one, but I thought that was a fictitious one.
Yeah.
And I hadn't heard of a planet
It
called
is.
that either.
It's in a fictitious program.
Yep, Planet Algol. I can't remember which episode it's in, but I did check it. So, with that, play
He's getting
moves back
tricky.
to the Celestial Toy Maker. Could you please choose your roundel?
I'll go with the O, please.
An O. Okay. Where there we are. What O is the name of the stellar engineer who was trapped in an antimatter universe?
Omega.
You are correct, it is Omega. And with that, you get the O, it becomes your roundel, and win the round. Congratulations.
Well played, Toy Maker.
Yes.
Well played.
That was a good round.
That was a
fought.
toughie, wasn't it? I like that.
I felt a hand of guidance in that last one.
Nice. Nice.
Well, Dave, I've got a new
Well done, Dave. Well done.
Doctor Who.
So, on that note, we move to round 2. Dum dum dum. So, you'll see on screen 2 bases of your TARDISes. In this round, the teams compete to build their TARDIS the fastest by correctly identifying the Doctor Who story that I am purposefully explaining as ridiculously as I can. If a team names the episode correctly, they get a piece of their TARDIS, then play moves to the other team. But if they
Hang on
answer...
a minute. How do
Hello.
you explain the Chris Chibnall story ridiculously?
I explain the plot. I just say what happened.
Wow, Dave. That's quite a statement.
If they answer the question incorrectly, the opposing team gets a chance to answer and potentially gain an extra TARDIS piece before play officially moves over to them. Does everyone understand the process?
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. So, since the Celestial Toymaker won that last round, Time Lord Victorious will go first in this one. You are the pink team. So, the Doctor's companion wins a holiday to a pleasure spa that gets overrun by horrible monsters. And the show literally ends early so the Doctor can lecture the viewer via their companions about caring for the Earth.
That's thingy 5, isn't it? Orphan 5.
Yeah, orphan. What was
Five,
the
is it?
number? No, it's a 2-digit number. I thought.
It's Orphan. Well, why did 5 come into me? I'm sure it's Orphan 5.
I know it has a 5 in it. I don't know if it's 45 or 55 or.
Or is it Orphan 55? If it's 2 digits, it's Orphan 55. But
Yeah, I'm
it's
pretty sure
definitely
it's not a
Orphan.
single digit. Yeah, it's definitely orphan. We'll go with orphan 55.
You would be correct to go with Orphan 55.
Now, collaborative answer, that one.
Indeed.
So
Well done,
you
Dave.
said they were
What's the
blue,
purpose of
blue or pink, but I
Two
think they're
people
blue.
teams.
They can be blue if you want. It doesn't actually change an awful lot, to be honest with you.
Oh,
which one goes with.
I thought the white became pink. That's all.
The white can become pink. It doesn't. It's fine. Whichever one you would prefer. It is your decision, Captain.
Oh,
Let's
well,
have a real TARDIS. Let's have a blue real TARDIS.
So,
well, you're
True
well on
blue.
the way.
with your first point there, play now moves over to the Celestial Toymaker. The show takes a break from science fiction to let the Doctor play cricket and go to a fancy dress party. Also,
Black
there's a
Orchid.
murder. Wow, I didn't even get to finish the answer there.
We knew that one too.
The correct answer is Black Orchid, yes. So, is Bertram okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
poor
Not say the same for my cardigan, but yes.
little wash.
Yeah.
If you could grant a piece to the pink team, that would be wonderful, my glamorous assistant. Hey! Oh, we got a little cat as well. Hello, Amelia.
oh.
She's lovely. She's a lovely little cat.
We
With-
can come down if you want and give her belly rubs, covered monkey.
It's a long way to walk. I might have to not do it tonight because it's a bit dark.
And Amelia's got their little Miss Whitey.
Oh, she's only young. She'll learn. So, with play going back to the Time Lords Victorious now, Doctor Who rips off Jason and the Argonauts, then directly references the search for the Golden Fleece at the end of the story, in case people haven't caught on yet.
Now, that's either that very recent one right at the end.
Whoa,
of,
whoa. That's his question.
No, it's you.
Oh, it's us?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the last
Oh, my
one.
mistake.
I bet you wish you listened to it now.
Do you want to hear it again, Jeff? Do you want to hear the question again?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Doctor Who rips
Half
off
asleep.
Jason and the Argonauts, then directly references the search for the Golden Fleece at the end of the story, in case people haven't caught on yet.
And you were saying, Dave?
Isn't it the one of the recent ones from the Flux? The one where on the Chinese boat, and there's the statue that has got an imprisoned life form. The only other one is the Black Pearl one on the ship. I can't think of it. Unless I'm taking the seafaring nature of the story too literally.
Could you repeat the question one more time, please? I'm sorry.
That's not a problem. Doctor Who rips off Jason and the Argonauts, then directly references the search for the Golden Fleece at the end of the story, in case people haven't caught on yet.
Oh, so I might have misdirected now. I was thinking it was the one with the sea devils in the flux at the end, Jeff.
Well, that was after the Flux. The Sea Devils were in the story
It was
after
one
the
of
Flux.
the last three standalones, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You okay, Jen?
that was
The
um,
other Jason the Argonauts was the one.
Legend of the Sea
The
Devils.
other one was the Black Pearl, where they're on the ship, and there's two ships superimposed on there, and there are these this enchantress calling them, and they thought it was to kill them, to lure them off the boat to kill them.
Is that
Curse of the
Black? No, Curse of the Black.
Pearl?
Was it Pearl?
Yeah, it wasn't the black spot, was it?
No, I thought it was
Black
Spot.
Pearl's
Curse of
the
the Black
Caribbean.
Spot.
So it's one. I think it's either of those two stories. I can't think of any other that reference that sort of idea. You can visualize both stories, can't you, Jeff?
If it's one of the two, I'd go with the Curse of the Black Spot.
Well, you're the captain. All glory
All right,
lies
well-
with you. I mean, all glory lies with you.
If they get
We'll go
it
with that
wrong,
one. Curse of the Black
Spot.
Spot.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Sorry, could you repeat your answer?
Curse of the Black Spot.
I'm
Can
sorry
I
to
answer
say.
the question, please?
Yes, yeah, you will be getting an opportunity in a moment because unfortunately it is not correct.
Oh,
So
It's Underworld.
you are correct. It is Underworld. If the
Underworld.
What
pink,
make a story with very dodgy CSO?
if you could give a yes, there we go. Woohoo.
Okay.
sorry, Jeff, I read you straight there.
We're
I
getting
love the
a lot of
noises.
noise.
That's because the noise comes in from the TARDIS whenever you get a point. Sorry, this is a loud round. So, play now goes over to the Celestial Toymaker. Doctor Who rips off Alien with surprising success. This is a question for the Celestial Toymaker.
The toy maker.
Caw. I did love John DeMarco's answer from the last one, though. Hooson and the Companionauts. I would watch that. I would absolutely watch that.
John comes up with great answers.
He definitely does.
Especially if it brought back Donna, who would keep rowing in the wrong direction.
Don't tell me to turn round.
Oi!
Dave, if he doesn't get this, I think I know this one.
I have to
Well,
say,
I've
this
got
has turned out to be a
I've got
great
two
episode.
possible stories that fit that sort of description vaguely.
This has turned out to be a surprisingly evenly matched team. Team set up even. No, I'm not joking. We've been going for quite a while, and it's pretty much head and head.
Is that all the question is? Doctor Who rips off Alien.
Yes, and when you get the answer, you'll agree that it's basically Alien. And the way I just said that sounds so much like Aliens, Rimmer.
I
You
was going to
thought,
say you sounded a bit scouse there.
yeah, you thought that day when we used up all that bog roll in a day was Aliens, but we didn't use it, Lister. Who did?
Oh God!
Terminus.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it's the Ark in. Oh,
Well, we weren't going to be handed over it. We were going to be handed the
Yes,
question.
yes, we were.
You're supposed to get the
So we get a point by default now.
I can't believe I just did that. It's my own bloody show. I wrote the rules.
So that
Well,
means
you
get a
could give
point,
us-
point by default, does it, Jeff?
Could you answer honestly? Would you have got that?
That's what I was thinking.
Are you
Oh,
thinking Ark in Space?
Yes, I was.
yeah.
No, the only reason I didn't
That
think
was
of
one
that
of
one
mine.
is because it predates Alien.
Does it?
Well, she
It predates
yeah, it
Alien
does,
by
but
4 years.
The problem I had is that I was thinking also it might have been the submarine story down where the it jumps out of its armor, the
Oh, yeah.
Cold War.
and scoots
The
in
Ice Warrior.
scoots
oh,
in
the
half
ice warrior,
the Ice Warrior one.
Oh, that is a good
Yeah.
one.
Because
Are
that,
you
Cold
because
War.
that has a similar theme, you know.
Well, I'll tell you the first one that came to mind, and then I quickly discarded it was Last Christmas.
I can see that one. Are you sure Alien came from 4 years after Ark in Space?
Yeah, Ark in Space was Tom
It did,
Baker's
yeah.
second story.
Oh my god, I am so...
In
Yeah, that was what
1975.
75, and then Alien
Yeah,
was
and Alien
79.
Came out in 19...
But you
Wow.
didn't say that it
And the
was
newbie
inspired
here,
by Alien or anything like that.
They just said rips off Alien.
Yeah,
I'm the newbie here, but could each team get 1 point just to move the
Yeah.
this
yeah.
one
I'm
around?
going to say we
Or
should
you
get
could
1
give-
point each.
Yeah.
Or you could just give us a different question.
Well, they'll move the round along as well, Jeff.
Oh. So, right. So with that, we're going to now. We're now going to. Sorry, I just got a message. Going to move over to the Time Lords Victorious with your question. Tom Baker dresses up as a cactus, cosplaying as the Doctor.
Meglos.
Yeah,
Is that your
That's
final
it.
answer?
Yep.
It is Meglos.
Meglos.
It didn't hurt that the recent Doctor Who convention was called Meglos.
So, play moves back over to the Celestial Toy Maker. A bunch of people who are mining squid farts in a swamp are fighting with natives who worship the farting squid. Meanwhile, the Doctor is looking for
Power
a
of
part of
Cold.
it. Darn it! I can't even get... Was it the farting squid or my mention of looking for a key?
I think you should have a point deducted for answering before the question is read.
Oh, I'm not going to go that far. It is the power of Crow.
And I didn't even hear you say
Power
anything
Crow,
about
yeah.
keys.
Key of time.
Yeah, it's a good one. I do like the farting squid. If
Did
you
anybody
can...
see Ken?
That was
Did
the
anybody see,
toy maker.
Yes,
did
it
anybody
was.
see
Yes,
Ken's
indeed.
Picture put up of in with the Cooper Town. A mock-up of it.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, Dave?
Did anybody see Ken Deep, who's a LA Who runner, with a mock-up of the Key to Time? Puts a lovely tweet of it.
That's cool.
The
I
actual
haven't-
model of the constructed where all the pieces have been put together.
Wow. I haven't seen that, I have to admit.
I attempted to make a 3D model of that using my 3D printer.
Cool. That would be cool.
Welcome, Happy Dinosaur 8000.
Excuse me, sorry about that. Hello there, Happy Dinosaur.
Is it Naomi's birthday today or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
No, happy day.
February. February.
Right.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
I
getting-
Sorry.
I'm getting turned around. Time Lord Victorious, your question next. An alien who catalogues other aliens comes to Earth to assassinate Queen Victoria because apparently he thinks he could then take over the British Empire.
Alien comes to Earth.
I think I need to hear that one again, please.
An alien who catalogues other aliens comes to Earth to assassinate Queen Victoria because apparently he thinks he could then take over the British Empire. Deej is not happy because Jeff is ignoring him.
Well,
Sorry
Deej
about
feels
that.
that there were lots
I-
of episodes that were
That could have fit that
derivative of Alien
alien.
or
Ah, well.
Aliens or whichever.
He,
Well,
he
we-
mentioned Earth Shock, which I'm trying to figure out how that one fits exactly, but
Well, we're now
see, I'm not ignoring you, Deej.
going to have to
He's
push
in
you for an
perplexed
answer, please.
silence.
Sorry, Jeff, I'm not on form tonight, that's for sure.
Queen Victoria.
You're not on form, you're on wine. I'll drink to that, but mine is hokey cokey.
To quote Captain Jack, I didn't think I was going to have to perform tonight.
It wasn't Tooth and Claw, was it? No. Dave,
Sorry, is that what did you say?
it wasn't Tooth and Claw, was it?
With the monks coming in, what's the one with the werewolf? Yeah,
Yeah.
go with it, 'cause I haven't got a better answer.
Tooth and Claw.
I'm sorry to say that is not the correct answer. So the question moves over to the Celestial Toymaker, who could win the round with this. An alien who catalogues other aliens comes to Earth to assassinate Queen Victoria because apparently he thinks he could then take over the British Empire.
See, you saying he put me off the Raleigh for a start.
Also, just the talk of werewolves has reminded me of my mum's old joke. I used to be a werewolf, but I'm all right now. Ooh!
I'll pass on this one.
You're going to pass? Okay.
Yeah.
The answer is Ghostlight.
Oh.
It's obvious
I've had
now
a
when
lot
you
of
come to think of
classic
it,
questions.
but it's I've
I
only
should have
seen it
asked when I
once.
came in. Is there a balance between old and new on this stuff?
I try to have a balance between the old and new, yes. So play officially moves to the Celestial Toymaker now. If you get this one right, you win the round. The TARDIS won't work, so the Doctor moves in with a random guy and finds a time machine in a
The
flat.
Roger,
The Lodger is correct, yes.
Love that one.
It is fun, even though James Corden's in it.
Well, early James Corden wasn't
Yes.
really bad.
It's good despite him. The answer, Floor Chicken, is not Elon Musk.
Is that the one where they had the Blue Peter TARDIS designed by kids in it?
no, that's
Yes.
the Doctor's wife.
Yeah.
No, that was
Oh,
the
was
Doctor's wife episode that had that
Oh,
one.
right.
Ah. Oh, right,
I
yeah.
thought the upstairs room had one or something.
It does. The upstairs room has a weird one. That's the aliens are trying to build a TARDIS or something.
Yeah.
It's a really good looking TARDIS as well. I liked it.
And the upper floor is invisible, like people don't see it from the outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
It's a-
filter.
It's a really good episode. I like that one. So, at the end of that
I have
round,
mixed
It was
feelings
actually
on
based on a
mixed-
comics,
It was a good
comic
two-hander.
strip in Doctor Who magazine.
oh right,
But
cool,
it had the Doctor moving in with Mickey, spending the time with Mickey.
nice. That would have been
David
interesting.
Tennant's Doctor, that is.
That would have been
cool.
interesting to bring Mickey back
Yes.
with the 11th Doctor interacting with him. That would be cool.
Now I'm
Thanks for the
halfway-
explanation,
now I'm
Deej.
halfway
I see
into
where
this.
you went with that.
Now I'm halfway
Sorry,
into this
Dave.
problem. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is the
Certainly.
winner the team that has the most points, or the team that wins the most round?
The one that has the most
Points.
points.
So do
So
we
at
know
the end
what
of
the
this
points
round,
are?
maybe you should
Okay,
say
yeah, sure.
what.
Okay,
Just
at the end
to
of
the cover.
that round, Time Lords Victorious have 6 points, but the Celestial Toymaker is in the lead with 8. So it's still all to play for. Sorry, I normally say the points at the end of each round, but I'm a little bit off my game tonight. You might have noticed. I'm not quite.
I was thinking 5 rounds. Perhaps it's the team that wins 3 of the 5 rounds. Yeah.
That would be a good way of doing things, but that's not how I thought.
That's
I wasn't quite that
There's
efficient.
There's still ways for you to catch up.
Yes, especially in this coming round. So here we are in round 3. This is the one that I like the most because I don't have to do an awful lot. This is known as the famous pixelated Daleks round.
Oh, the squinting round.
In this
Yes.
round, teams take turns choosing a card to turn over. If they can correctly state what the character, object, or location is that's hidden in the pixelated picture, they gain a point. Then play moves to the other team. So, with the Celestial Toymaker winning that round, Time Lord victorious. You go first.
We'll try the top right.
Top right it is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, quite.
Who,
Ooh.
what, or where is that?
Anybody watching the video? We're all going to look a bit cross-eyed for a minute.
I was going to do that anyway.
Sometimes if you look at it on your mobile phone, it can. Although it doesn't here for me anyway.
John Tomarco says it's the Riker Doctor.
Looks
like
like
a porridge to me.
Minecraft.
Well, listen, Indie Tiger has a very good point. The points are on a knife edge, which makes them hard to read.
I think I've got a good idea what this one is.
To me, it looks like a building of some sort.
I know what it is, I know.
Well, you've got the answers in front of you, covered monkey.
No, I don't. I don't have the answers to this round in front of me. My glamorous assistant has the answers hidden behind the card. Ooh. D. Odyssey says it's a Jadoon bathhouse.
Well, with the way I've been going tonight, I think it must be the memory room.
Huddersfield on a Friday night.
So,
To me, it looks like a building of some sort, but I don't know what it is.
It wasn't
Like a
yellow.
castle
I'd say
or-
it was a snowman. But
What is it, Dave? I'm sorry.
I would say if it wasn't so yellowish, I'd say it was a snowman. But
A snowman.
Fish fingers and custard.
Oh, I see where you went with that. Yeah. Oh, that looks kind of like a flag at the top. Kind of a tower. Is it the tower in the Five Doctors?
what's the possibilities? An object, a character.
it could be a character, an object, or a location.
Ah.
It all depends on
I
how
don't
cold
think
those
it's
things.
I don't think it's chroma, Jeff.
D. Odyssey. Oh my goodness. It's Strax flipping off the Doctor. Ooh, how devious have I been tonight?
Oh, is he the
To me,
Sontaran?
to me, it looks like a castle or something, or a tower.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer, guys.
Do we have to say, if would a castle be a clear enough identification? Are you thinking from the two-parter, where the people were they were growing those people?
Mm,
Oh, I
We don't have
remember
to, we
that,
don't have to
yeah.
name the episode. Just
the almost people and
Yeah.
The Rebel Flesh.
the Rebel Flash.
you think
I
of
don't
the
think it's.
castle that-
No, I'm thinking classic series somewhere, but I'm not sure what it is.
I loved that episode. I'm going to watch that again after this show. That was a good one. And thanks to friend of the show, Simon Higgins, a while back, he sourced me one of the toys of the Ganga Doctor. So that was cool.
If it's outside, though, would the sky be that dark? Unless it's
Probably not.
from Utopia or something where it's a dark.
It depends on the time frame.
Well, you don't have castles
True.
inside, so castles must be outside. Therefore, if it's a castle, that must be the sky.
The
It could be.
Odyssey.
It could
Oh
be.
my
Could be
goodness.
nighttime.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
Steve.
And
again.
after this, I'm
I
watching
know.
Dalek's Master Plan.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, I'm going to have to push you for an answer here.
Go on, Jeff.
Is it from the Five Doctors in the Death Zone that the
Not the tower. I don't think it's the tower.
the tower?
Is that your final answer?
The Tomb of Rassilon, the Tower of Rassilon. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, the Tomb of Rassilon. Could my glamorous assistant show what it is?
Probably not.
Oh no!
Oh, you're kidding. Zorbalov? That
Well, my-
that should be
my-
illegal.
my scroll, that's what we were.
Although there's agreed that
Wow.
Love and Monsters never happened.
Unfortunately, all of who is
That's a
canon-
non-canon story.
Well, all I can say, I'm glad it wasn't the paving stone.
Oh well, no! I would never have shown that. We have to show nice things on this show, not
I'm
things
glad I
that should
didn't get
never.
that one.
So, with no points added, play moves to the Celestial Toymaker. Could you
Top
please?
left, please.
Which one?
Top left.
Top left, please.
Okay. Who, what, or where is this?
Oh, come on.
Wow.
He
Well,
gets
then I
that, and we got the Zorbalov.
Hey, this is randomized. I did not do this.
Why is that happening?
You guys pick the cards. I just put them out.
That one's easy.
It is if you know what it is.
Well, I
Yeah.
know what it is.
So, who, what, or where is this?
Sitting on a secret.
Just going to go and top up my wine if I'm allowed to do that
Of
without.
course you are. I
Yep.
shall top up my hokey cokey. Because that's what it's all about. Take care, Floor Chicken. Thanks for coming
Dalek
along.
Place from Daleks in Manhattan.
Sorry, what was that?
Then.
Dalek Place from Daleks in Manhattan. Evolution of the Daleks.
Ooh, interesting answer. Is that your
It's either
final
that or
answer?
the Great Intelligence Space from the Snowmen.
So, which answer is it?
Go with the Dalek one.
If my glamorous assistant could show what it is.
Yeah, I was just saying goodnight to Gordon.
No worries.
Eighth Doctor's TARDIS console room. That was easy.
Oh, easy is it? All right.
That one was easy. I mean, that came
Well,
up as like,
I-
well, this is a
I
TARDIS
thought-
console room for the TV movie.
Some of the pictures made it look like there was a black Dalek. in
I
the
thought it was
corner.
the top of the tower with the Dr. Mysterio. That's what I thought it was.
I could actually
Oh,
see how you thought it was the Dalek one, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
very nice.
Coachella.
That's my favourite
Oh,
TARDIS
nice
room,
Italian wine.
console room.
I am on the Diet Coke. Vintage 2022, a very good year for Cokes, not for anything else. So, with no points again, play moves to the Time Lords victorious.
Come on, we
Lower-
need a point, Jeff. We need a point.
Lower right.
Lower right. Who, what, or where is this?
I think you picked the wrong square.
You
Well,
did say
it-
no
that-
white.
that lower right portion looks like the TARDIS console. So I want to say that's the Doctor. That almost looks like from the TV movie as well.
Well, that's got the darkest interior.
Yeah.
Surely humans have had the
Is
same
that,
room in the same round twice.
is that the seventh Doctor at
Oh,
the
colours
the
are funny,
TARDIS console?
funny, hang on. So
What do you
let's
think,
go.
Dave? Was
What?
that the seventh Doctor at the TARDIS console in the TV movie?
The Eighth Doctor, you mean?
No, the seventh, before he regenerated. With the top, it almost looks like the fourth Doctor's hat, but
I was wondering whether it was we got a shot in the movie of the Eye of Harmony, didn't we? In the
we did.
in the,
I'll give
in
you
the
a
Eighth
clue.
Doctor's.
I'm looking for who is in the picture, not where.
Well, they look like they've got a hat on, so it looks almost like the Fourth Doctor's hat, if it's a hat.
It does, but
Power cut.
the seventh Doctor had a hat as well, but did he wear it in the
Well, so
movie?
did the second.
Yeah, but it didn't look like anything like
Oh.
that. And except for, the
So go with
specials he was in later.
Your first thoughts, Jeff, because do you think it's from the movie still?
I do. Just based upon the color, although
I'm enjoying this round. I honestly thought that you guys would either get these immediately or not get them at all, I have to admit.
Well, you were half right.
Yes.
As I said, Zoe, the pixels in my one made it look like it was a Dalek.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Dalek.
Can I just
could-
say that when you did the Star Trek ones, the thing was a much bigger picture in the screen.
Yep.
actually, I find it if it's smaller, it helps.
It does,
Yes,
all
I
right.
agree. I agree with that, Jeff.
Is that better?
What's the green then? I can see the red, but the figure's central, and the lower corner is orange and red and green. We're back to Meglos again.
Meglos? I don't think it's Meglos.
If it's a Doctor, it looks like the Fourth Doctor from the costume, doesn't it?
Well, it's the top of the head it does, because it looks like the fourth Doctor's hat.
Yeah.
But did he have a console that looked like that?
It's not the Doctor with K9, is it? The Fourth Doctor with K9. But we've already been told we only have to identify the person, so.
I am going to have to try and push you along a little bit, please.
Again, Jeff, you're carrying the team, I'm afraid.
Come on, Amelia, what's that TV?
All right, we'll go with the fourth Doctor.
You're going to go with the Fourth Doctor. Could my glamorous assistant reveal who it is?
I was right. I was right to begin with.
Sorry, that was your other option, wasn't it? Before you reached
That was my original thought. That was the seventh Doctor at the
I
console.
did say go with your instinct, but you're right, yeah. It looked like he's got a hat on, that's his hair sticking out.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was hanging me up, because it did look very much like the fourth Doctor's hat at the top.
So, for the final one, play moves over to the Celestial Toymaker. Could my glamorous assistant please reveal the final option?
Well, I hope it's not a picture of the Celestial Toymaker.
And that's Paul McGann. That's the eighth Doctor at the TV movie console.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Please reveal the answer. It is the Eighth Doctor.
He got the two easy ones.
Well, I think that was not easy, but it was easier following the one we had because there was, that a lazy quizmaster would have picked the same theme.
You know, one week I'm just going to put 4 of the same person or thing in and see what happens.
So at the end of this round, where do we stand? So,
So at the end of this round, Time Lords victorious are still on 6 points. But the Celestial Toymaker has charged ahead with 9.
Can I ask the Celestial Toymaker, would you have got the Seventh Doctor one?
Yes.
Oh, hurts even more now.
That's all right. I would have gotten both of his.
That is true. You did seem to know them, yeah.
But as Covered Monkey knows, I've got a near encyclopedic knowledge.
And that's why he's on his own team, because he's challenging himself.
Oh, it's round one again.
So, in round 4, in this round, it's very much like round 1, but this time, all questions have a multi-word answer, but the first word begins with the letter shown on the roundel. So,
Come on, you down.
oh, little cat's back.
Time Lord
Hello and
Victorious will be playing the white roundels.
He's
Yes.
doing a little Miss Naughty at the moment.
Oh, this time, however, yes, my glamorous, beautiful assistant is correct. The Time Lords Victorious will be going vertically as the white king, as the white roundels, while the Celestial Toymaker will be going horizontally as the blues. Given that
That was easy enough for you to say.
on my second attempt. Ah, there's Daleks! No, no, get away! So, as the Celestial Toymaker just won that previous round, we will begin once again with the Time Lord Victorious. Please choose your roundel. You are going vertically, remember.
Correct. Up. Let's go with S.
S. Let me just
S.
find S. What S is guarded and worshipped by the Sisterhood of Karn?
It's the source, isn't it? They don't they call it the source, Jeff? The face of fire, but don't they call it the source?
The source, yeah.
Please remember that it requires a
Oh, the
multi-word
first
answer.
letter. Sacred flame. Jeff.
Oh, that's right. Sacred Flame.
Is that your final answer?
That's it. Sacred
You'll
Flame.
be correct to go with the Sacred
Oh,
Flame.
going,
Well,
Dave. Good
that's
going,
the
Dave.
point.
You've helped quite a bit, Dave.
So,
I'm feeling like Keith's. I'm
So
feeling
with-
as though I've been carried here today, but I got that one. Very
I
good.
feel like that every
Well.
week. To be fair, I am. Without you guys, there wouldn't be a show. I'd just be sat here asking myself questions and then failing to read the answers correctly. So,
No.
with that first one correct, please choose your second roundel.
Let's go with K.
Okay. What K is the place the Doctor is attempting to visit when he lands somewhere else and first meets the Rani? I think we've had this one before.
I don't think we've heard that one before.
Fair enough.
Casturberus or something, is it? Or is that? I'm getting that name from another story.
Yeah, I think
Again.
that's from a different story. It's two words,
Yeah, needs at least two
Okay,
words.
yeah.
or at least two.
Pity it's not three. I'd have said Keeper of Traken.
KFC.
Yeah, that's too early though.
No, it's just a play on the number of words. Yeah.
It's always too early for KFC.
Mm. Unless you want a nice colon cleanse.
Ooh. I didn't know they did those. I thought they
We're-
just did like
We're
fried chicken.
talking about.
Well, they don't mean to. It just happens.
Yeah, just to get us in the right. We're talking about the Seventh Doctor as he's just newly regenerated, aren't we? Because that's when he meets the Rani first, isn't it?
No, the Sixth Doctor met the Rani in Mark of the Rani.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the one on the at the railway things
Yeah,
with Stevenson and that.
and the Master was in that one as well.
What K is the place the Doctor is attempting to visit when he lands somewhere else and first meets the Rani?
Kegel exercise center.
Well, if it was Game of Thrones, it'd be King's Landing, wouldn't it? King's Lynn.
Is that your final answer?
I'm trying
You
to
know, I think we have. I think we have had this one before. I'm sorry, Dave.
No, go on.
And I don't remember what the answer is.
You think it's the name of a planet or a,
It's a place in the UK. I know that.
well, that could be King's Lynn then.
Oh, maybe we have had this actually.
That's as good as what I could come up with. You want to go with that, Dave?
Yeah, King's Lynn.
You're going with King's Lynn. I'm sorry to
Probably
say, it's not the correct answer. It is, in fact, Kew Gardens.
Ah,
So, play moves over to the Celestial Toymaker. Could you please choose your roundel? Did you like how dramatic a voice I did there? Choose
I think it's
your
Kew
Number
Gardens.
8, please.
Say or not?
Sorry, could you repeat what you wanted there,
Number
Celestial?
8, please.
An A. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Okay.
Interesting.
What A is the planet the Aplan civilization is from?
You're taking no prisoners with some of these questions.
Some of them are tough, some of them are easy, but which is which depends on whether you know the answer.
Exactly.
Adipose 3.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I'm sorry to say it's incorrect. It is in fact Alfalfa Matraxis. Play has to move back over to the Time Lords Victorious.
Okay, you picked this time, Dave.
Which way are we? We're going down, are we?
Yep,
We are
vertically.
going down.
Vertical.
I'm trying to think. Mind you, it's the first letter. It's the letter of the first word, which might not be the most important word.
Possibly not. And A, and the are not included.
Nope.
Should we go for I?
Okay, we'll go with I.
Okay. What I is the name of a species native to Mars?
Ice Warriors.
Is that your final answer?
I think we'll go with that.
Yeah.
You'd be correct to go with that. It is, in fact, Ice Warrior.
Well done, Dave. Good choice. You picked well. You chose well.
If my glamorous
It's been your
assistant could
partner now.
switch that to white, please.
Oh, sorry.
No
Sorry,
problem.
I was trying to spell Kew Garden for in the chat, and I got a bit distracted.
Not a problem. So, with that roundel picked, could you please pick your second roundel?
A or L, Dave?
A, because the answer might be a doctor.
Well, John DeMarco did think the last one was a planet, so well, not the last one, but the one before.
Okay,
Let's go with A.
What A is the name of the planet that is the major consumer of Spectrox?
Oh, I'm going to break the fourth wall here. Do you know the answer?
I do know.
Good.
Do you know the answer, Dave?
No. I'll know it as soon as you say it.
Androzani Prime, isn't it? Or is it minor?
Oh, no, I got. No, isn't Prime where the Inquisitor or whatever he's called, the one that talks to the thingy, and then there's the mining planet, isn't there?
I think it's minor.
Okay, yeah. I think
Androzani Prime, minor.
because one lives on the planet where they chuck people out the lift shaft, aren't they? And that's a major crime.
Come on.
Zoe?
So, which...
Androzani minor.
Are you sure minor?
That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said prime as well, and they're opposite things.
Yep.
I'm sorry to say the major consumer of Spectrox is Androzani
Androzani
Major.
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 Is it mining where they were doing the mining?
I
Minor is
can't-
where they find the plant, the Spectrox.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
With-
well.
We get half a point.
They don't get any points.
you
I don't know
can't
how
have
the
half a
roundel
roundel.
would work.
So, with that unanswered, play moves over to the Celestial Toymaker. Could you please choose your roundel?
A, please.
A. What A is the only source of Spectrox?
Androzani Minor.
You're correct.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
twice he's got. He's got
That's just wrong.
I'm sorry, but I'm reading them as they come out of the list. So there we go. Another.
That's lazy
Well, I think the
question
next
writing.
question you asked should be about the Eighth Doctor. You know.
Now, play nice.
I'm sorry, but I plays it as I reads it. So, with
That
that,
they should be
correct
more randomized.
Okay, I'll scrunch them up and move them around, shall I? Could you please choose your next roundel?
R, please.
R. R.
Ah,
Fucker.
What R is the name of the writer who... We did this last time. Sorry. What R is the symbiotic code added to the Time Lord genetics in order to facilitate controlling our TARDIS? I'll say that in a proper voice now. What R is the name of the symbiotic code added to the Time Lord genetics in order to facilitate controlling a TARDIS?
Well, forgive the pronunciation of the last word, because remember I'm missing two front teeth, but the Rassilon imprimatur.
The Rassilon imprimatur is correct. Well done.
That's,
So-
that's another one of my favourite stories, The Two Doctors.
Two Doctors is great. I believe that's Blue.
Oh, we'll take it.
My glamorous
Sorry.
assistant.
I was just rechecking my notes.
Yeah, don't worry. We switched around. So, with that
When I'm
correct
sick,
answer,
you have to remember my thickness.
I'm saying nout. You saw how I started this show.
And I wasn't saying sickness with a lisp either.
So, with two correct answers, play now has to move back over to the Time Lords victorious. Could you please choose your roundel?
Who will be white
Well-
if they are correct?
We'll try L.
yeah, I think that's the most. Because then that
Okay.
gives us N and U if we're successful.
Or is that a V? No, I guess it's U.
What
Sit
L?
up straight, Jeff.
What L is the name of the episode where a device supposedly makes people young again, but actually warps the DNA so they turn into a monster?
That's Lazarus experiments. Is it Lazarus? Jeff?
Yeah, it's from the third series. Lazarus
Where
experiment. I
Mark
believe you're
Gatiss
correct.
plays the.
Yeah.
science-
You are in fact correct. Well done.
All right.
Woohoo!
We'll try the N.
N. N it is. What N controls the Autons?
Nestine consciousness.
Oh, well done. That was quick.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Indeed
Well,
it
that's an
is.
easy one.
It is in fact the correct answer. So well done. You have taken this round.
Our first,
Woohoo.
our first round.
So, at the end of this round, things are still all to play for because
Scores on the door, Mavis.
the Time Lords victorious have 10 points, but the Celestial Toymaker is still in the lead with 11.
Oh, we've closed the gap.
We
Yes.
have.
So it's all to play for as we come into the final round. Now, this is a quick fire round where teams have to correctly answer as many questions as they can before the timer runs out. This is a chance to rack up a lot of points, so let's get cracking. Since the Time Lords victorious won that last round, we'll be
Oh, they can
beginning.
go first.
Sorry?
They can go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Very well.
With the one
It's
time.
rigged. It's rigged.
If my glamorous assistant could count us in and count us at the end, that would be wonderful.
Dave has a question. Dave has a question.
Yes.
Since there's two of us, what happens if we jump over each other with our answers?
Well,
We just take the
Yeah,
first
that
answer
was a
to-
problem last week.
Yeah, you just lose time.
If you both come in at the same time and I hear the correct answer, you'll get the point.
Okay.
So, if my glamorous assistant could give us a countdown.
Beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Who wrote more episodes, Stephen Moffat or Russell Davies?
Stephen Moffat.
Correct. What doesn't the sonic screwdriver work on?
Wood.
Correct. How many companions did the first Doctor have?
3.
In total, I mean.
Oh, sorry.
8.
10. Who are the Galactic Police with the weird language?
Jadoon.
Correct. How many installments are there in the classic series of Doctor Who?
How many episodes?
Total episodes. Plus the TV movie, of course.
Yeah, was it 700? Total for
620.
826. Who is the Doctor's longest serving companion?
5, 4, 3.
Jamie McCrimmon.
Correct.
One.
How many incarnations? Ooh. I started, so I'll finish. How many incarnations of the Doctor does the Brigadier meet on the show?
5. Is it?
No. 6.
Correct.
Well
The
done.
only ones he doesn't meet are the 6th and 8th Doctors. You got 5 points.
Well,
So-
technically, he does meet Paul McGann's Doctor in one of the audio dramas.
Well, this is TV.
Oh,
Yeah, but I asked for the show. That's why I put at the end on the show, because I knew he turned up in the audios. So that puts the Time Lords victorious on 15 points. That means that Sir Patrick,
And you
need
could
5.
kind of say that he met 7 of them, if you include Capaldi when he was a cyber.
We don't talk about
Brigadier.
that. We don't talk about that travesty.
I don't actually count that, because when he's a Cyberman, it's not the Brigadier anymore.
The what?
Well, it is and it isn't.
You kind of
What a
lose your
disgrace to
identity.
memory.
Jeff,
What
don't
a
make me
disgrace to Brigadier
change
memory while
sides.
doing that.
Yeah, don't make me change sides and go on the Celestial Toymakers team.
These are fighting words. So, Celestial Toymaker, you need 4 points to draw even and 5 to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
my
Glamorous assistant could count us in.
beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
How many stories does Omega appear in?
2.
Correct. How many stories has the Ron?
Hold on. Misfire.
Oh, did it not work?
It didn't start. No.
Try reset timer.
Okay. Again. Okay. Shall I count you in?
Yeah, do you want to
You
make sure
want
it
to count
works
for
first
5 seconds because he's got one.
and then
answer
reset
now,
again?
Just try count. Well, let's say
Let me make sure it's going to go this time, because I don't want to
Yeah.
lose questions again. Okay.
Oh, it is going. Right. Well, that's okay. Well, we'll go for that. We've got 1 point. How many stories has the Rani appeared in?
2.
Oh,
Back to 60 again.
There we are. It's okay. So, yeah, we've done the first 2 questions, and I've just read through a couple of seconds. How many stories has the Master appeared in?
12.
34. True or false, Ice Warriors are cyborgs?
False.
True. What type of TARDIS does the Master pilot?
Doesn't say. I don't recall it saying. Pass.
Type 75, mentioned in the last episode. What was the third Doctor's final story?
Planet of the Spiders.
Correct. How many times did the first Doctor fight the Daleks?
4.
6. How many stories do the Ice Warriors appear in?
6.
Correct. What disease is killing humans and monoids aboard the Ark?
The cold.
Correct.
Dalek one. There was
Sorry,
the
I forgot
Dalek,
to
Dalek
count
Invasion of Earth, the Chase, and Dalek Master Plan. He then faced them a mission to the unknown.
Oh, you're gonna...
Well, you could say Time of the Doctor. Day of the Doctor, excuse me. Day of the Doctor.
That's
But
actually...
But the
You
first
know
Doctor
what?
wasn't in. But the first Doctor was only represented by a couple of clips.
Yeah, okay.
But he was there.
Yeah,
He was instrumental. He was the first one to get the code to put Gallifrey into the other dimension.
you know what? We could argue about this all night and probably would. I'm going to stick with what I've got. Although I do understand why you would make the argument. Okay. But that does give you 5 points, which means you still win. So,
Oh, so it's a draw on that round, was it?
unfortunately,
We only got
Oh,
5?
well, with the palaver.
I
5.
thought we got more than 5.
You got 5 points, and he got
was
5
it?
points too. Yeah. Sorry.
I thought I got more than that.
I was counting 5.
I think we did. I think we got 5, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got
sorry.
the Moffat, I got the Brigadier one, I'd have to go back and watch it again. I thought we got like 6 or 7.
Sorry to say it was 5 according to my count. Which means that the Time Lords
The
Victorious
Wood.
had 15. Excuse me. But the Celestial Toymaker has 16.
Well
So-
done.
Well done.
Sir Patrick
probably done
manages to
well.
win again.
Zoe, I've probably done better in that last round if we hadn't had all that palaver with the time.
Ah, but no, time is wibbly wobbly. These things happen. And there we are.
I'm
It's
not
good
sure why
match.
that happened.
Good
It's not
matchup.
happened before.
Yeah, I don't know why it happened either. It's a bit weird.
It is.
But hey.
I
we got
shall
there in the end.
investigate it. I shall investigate it next, prior to our next one, and yeah, and I will also, in fairness, review. Oh, do we have this archive? Do these get archived the way A Question of Trek got archived?
Yeah, it goes
Oh, okay.
straight into rewatchable. It goes onto catch up. So
Oh,
you can
okay,
pick it up on
because
the
then
channel.
we could just to put Time Lord Victorious is mind at rest. Count the
I think it's on
pentagram.
17 DVD. It's hidden as an Easter egg on 17 DVDs.
Oh, I love
But, yeah,
it.
but you have to read them before the rain stops.
I love it. That was a great episode as well. I did love that. So you only own 17 DVDs. Now is not the time.
That is definitely a geek's response. You only have 17.
Jeff, are you okay? You look like you're brooding over lost questions.
What the winner is? The winner won.
No, Jeff. Earth to Jeff. Earth to...
Remember, Jeff, you had a liability on your team, so it's no disgrace to you.
Professor,
I think he's lost
Sorry.
his sword now. Oh, no.
Sorry.
sorry, it looked like you were mulling over which questions you'd lost. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Fair
And you're
enough.
right. It was
But look-
5.
Well, it looks like the Tom
What
Lord
is
Wed
thinking that if he
Victorious.
played on his own, he would have won.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's been a good. I think this has been a great episode. It's certainly our longest episode of Who Knows Who. But
But it looks like the
Indeed.
Tom Lord Wed Victorious after all.
Ooh, Oh, them's fighting words. Them's definite fighting words.
Well, I say we did pretty well for going up against the Cyclopedia, don't you think, Dave?
Well,
And because
I
they
didn't
lost,
know I was going
they
to come
now
on,
have a couple
so
of dolls in my toy room.
I certainly didn't do any revision for it, and so I
I
suppose
didn't
actually, Jeff,
advise.
at some point in the future, you'll have to have me back because I've been on a winning team and a losing team, so I've got to try and win another one at some point.
You're all very welcome to come back. That's definitely true.
There you
Indeed.
go. I don't revise for this.
I didn't revise either. Can you tell?
Oh, sorry, so I revised a little bit.
Cheers.
And the only
Liquid-
who I've watched for the
liquid
last
revision.
few weeks is an unearthly child, celestial toy maker, 10th planet, and Reign of Terror.
I can't watch Reign of Terror. The weird jumps in the animation, the repeating animations make me feel dizzy.
Good night.
Yeah,
Jeff.
that was very weirdly animated.
I was watching the photo reconstruction one.
Hmm.
What's the
That's-
reaction in the text? Did they think it was okay?
They all seem to have enjoyed it. Very good,
Still
says
here.
Inti Tiger.
Still here, they enjoyed it.
I always hope that people enjoy it. But guys, if you've had a good time, that's what
Oh,
counts.
I have.
And that's.
Hit the like button, press subscribe.
Indeed.
I am so glad that someone remembers to say that because I never do. All of my episodes on all my shows, I never do. Captain Dowd says, I was on tenterhooks the entire time. I'm glad. Although you should probably get off them. They're not good for you, you know.
No, they're most uncomfortable.
Yes, I can imagine. Right, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you had a great time. And I hope everyone who's been watching too has had a great time. But until next time, I think we have, for tonight at least, discovered who knows who. Have a great night and bye-bye.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's live long and prosper. Wrong franchise.